Hey, welcome to another Skull video. A couple things I want to say before this video gets started is I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Everything here is just me being straight out with you guys. And in my opinion, I think YouTube not only depends on the quality of your content and how much free time you have, but I also think it's very luck dependent. You need to be very lucky to be able to be, how do I say, big, famous, whatever the hell. You can also get it done with hard work. That's also another factor. But a big part of it is actually just being lucky and being on the algorithm. Have confidence in yourself and such, but you want to set your expectations low for, convenience and motivational sake. Couple of recommended things that I suggest is to have some sort of PC VR headset, either it being Quest Link, Rift, or Index, a PC that can handle, VR. Some sort of paid or free editing software and a thumbnail maker either on your phone or the PC itself. And if you don't have these things, that's honestly fine. An example of that is Slat. That man started out with a school laptop, his Quest, and PowerPoint. And look where he's at now. He's at 10K. Genuinely, it doesn't matter, if you have the right stuff. Well, it kind of does, but I'm just saying success is weird. You don't need to have all the right stuff to be able to be successful. A couple of tips before we start. The first tip is when starting YouTube, remember, don't treat it as a job. When you're not making money on YouTube, it's a hobby. It's not a job. Even if you do want to be a YouTuber and your ambition's really high, you have to remember you're not going to make money within the first week. And if you do, you have to be extremely lucky for that to happen. Another reminder is RecRoom is at an all-time high for our YouTube content. It's growing fast, so it's easier to grow your audience compared to other games like Minecraft, GTA. It's honestly prime and ripe to get your name out there and become, if RecRoom does become a good game, a good franchise I should say, then you'd be a really popular YouTuber. Another thing that'll also help is making just original ideas and content. I'm not gonna lie, it's to avoid controversy and help make your image not look so shitty. For example, how Smoxic copied content blatantly and didn't even credit them, and it kind of ruined his image and affected his YouTube channel. But if you are going to use the same idea, you actually want to credit them, not only in the description, but you want to mention in the video about them, and you want to credit them in the video, and it helps to ask permission for that, because it doesn't come as much as a shock in seeing, oh, this guy copied my video, because think of it in their eyes, they see someone who copied their original idea, and the first thing they think is, this guy's an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, just credit them and ask for permission. Honestly, I don't really care about the code of conduct, but if you're starting out, genuinely, the code of conduct is probably one of the biggest things that you want to follow, especially in RecRoom. But since I'm me, I just don't do that. You also want to make connections with other YouTubers that are starting out just like you. There's a whole Discord about it called like a RecTuber community or something like that. Link is in the description. Your first video is going to be your worst video. That's just facts, and that's just how it always was. Maybe you'll have a really good first video, and maybe your following videos just aren't as good as that one. Who knows? I mean, it's different for everyone, but most likely your first video is probably going to be your worst video, not only in editing wise, but just in general. Another reminder is this is a serious problem, especially in RecRoom. Don't copy people. It makes you look like an asshole. I'm not gonna lie, just don't. Just to save yourself, just don't. Branding is extremely important in getting yourself out there, making yourself look interesting, especially to link people in, hook them on into your channel, the clicking that subscribe button. Not only do you need to make your RecRoom character something that people can identify you as, but that's something that's not too simple and this will work. You see, a channel icon and a banner help quite a bit actually. It makes it look a lot more professional, a lot more nice. But, I can't babysit you through everything. Especially with YouTube, you have to be creative. So, come up with something, unique. And you'll find your way. So, your energy matters, too. I'm not going to lie. You kind of have to be entertaining. This is the entertainment genre, especially for YouTube. It just depends on the content you're making, either it being informational or yada yada yada. Being entertaining is definitely one of the bigger things for people who want to be, quote-unquote funny.
Shut your bitch ass the fuck!
Be sure to match your energy, bring a lot of enthusiasm, have reactions and all that. Be fun to talk to. It definitely helps to, have a good mood. Mood. Thank you, Skull. thing, if it wasn't obvious already, you want to make the best content to your abilities. You don't want to half-ass your videos because it makes it seem like you're really lazy. And, you know, honestly, from my experience, when you just pump out videos that are just really half-assed, a lot of people will subscribe and then stop watching because, you know, it's shitty videos. They're not going to come back. So the most helpful thing in this option is to have some sort of editor. Some free ones that I know of are HitFilm Express, Olive Editor, and DaVinci Resolve. I use DaVinci Resolve. I may have a link on how to download DaVinci Resolve and the website itself down below, but honestly, I don't know about HitFilm Express or Olive Editor, so I'll probably just have a link down there. Thumbnails also play a big part of your channel, and if your videos get a lot of clicks and a lot of watch time, the YouTube algorithm usually favors it. I'm not gonna lie. So attractive thumbnails are a major plus. Genuinely, a thumbnail editor is something like PixArt on the phone. We're gonna be talking about mobile, so this isn't quite the video for people who want to use their PC. So yeah, an app like PixArt, something simple on the App Store, anything you can really find, honestly works. And the way that you can get RecRoom images onto your phone is through RecNet. The videos themselves matter. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like to keep humble, so this is kind of my piece of advice. Don't expect a video to do good because it sounds interesting. You know, keep your standards down really low for motivation's sake, because once you run out of motivation, you become quote-unquote burnt out and you're just unproductive. I'm telling you right now, it is not fun at all. You want to create videos that not only you like making, but your audience likes watching. It's very hard. It sounds simple on paper, but genuinely, and when you're doing that, it's honestly very hard to find that equal balance, especially for people who are just starting out and they have much to learn about, you know, editing and all that. Another big part of it is promotion. So you want to also, you know, join a couple Discord servers, you know, even go on TikTok, promote your content like that. And, you know, honestly, it helps quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie, it gets people to your channel. It helps you get out there, get known. Especially for someone who's starting out, you kind of need that boost. So I would suggest making a TikTok, you know, uploading clips from your videos and whatnot, joining Discords, and whenever you upload something, post it in the Discord. And that's what the self-promotion thing is for. You know what I mean? It's all about getting yourself out there. And honestly, I think that plays a major role in, you know, you being successful. So, you know, I don't want to be that type of person and be like, promote it everywhere, but promote it in its respected areas. Don't be an asshole and just promote it in general, Chad. Trust me, that no one will like you if you do that. Honestly, my biggest thing is you want to secure a group of friends to grow off of and exchange advice. You see, YouTube requires a lot of patience, dedication, and emotional sturdiness, or, you know, just being mentally strong. You don't want to get, you know, unmotivated, because that's kind of a killer, especially for a lot of people. Like, for example, Shake or Juju, why they don't upload as much, and why Shake actually, you know, left RecRoom or RecRoom YouTube for a bit. It's honestly a killer for most, you know, YouTubers out there, and having no ideas genuinely does suck. But that's all part of the the whole YouTube shebang. You're supposed to be creative with it. You don't want to be unmotivated to do this type of things, because it takes a long time to grow. If you're not lucky and you're like the majority of people who want to be a YouTuber, it takes quite a bit to grow. I'm not gonna lie, you kind of have to be on that grind for a while. If you want something a little more professional than this video, there's a Discord link to a class that goes over the basics of being a quote-unquote RecTuber. And remember, creativity and being mentally strong really matters in this like line of I wouldn't call it work, but just this genre of online random stuff. You want to be headstrong. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for listening to me, you know, rant for a couple minutes. And yeah, I hope you be successful, and, you know, when you're famous and all that. I'm expecting a Tesla. Goodbye.